What's going on, everyone? This is Jangy Comics coming at you with another video. This is a continuation of the video that I posted up last week. This is part 2 of a 2-part series highlighting of books that I got graded from CGC. As you can see, anytime you see this brown box with that word fragile on it, you know it is time for a CGC unboxing. So I got 25 books sent off for grading. It was my first time doing a pre-screening, which again, pre-screening means you can set a grade to in which your books you want your books graded at the minimum of. Any books that don't hit that particular grade will come back to you rejected, and you don't have to pay the full amount. It's like $5 a book. So I sent off 25. 5 came back rejected. My guess is that most of them, I set my pre-screen at 9.4, and a bunch, the 5 books, I think all of them are 9s or 9.2s. I think some of them could probably go up after a pressing, so I'm going to give it another submission on some of those books. But the first video was 10 books, and this one is going to be the other 10. So, real quick though, again, if this is your first time, thank you so much for coming by. Hit the check out the link below so you can see the first part of the video and see all the books that I showed in the first one with all the grade reveals there, and then check this one out. But thank you so much for coming by. I love doing these videos where I show you the books that I get from CGC, from mystery mail calls, mystery bags. Just books that I get from the online community or from my go-to online comic shops. Anything where I should show you books from my personal collection or books that I'm planning to sell, this is where I will do it on YouTube. So hit that like button, guys. Comment on the section in the video. Let me know if you've had any good or bad experiences. I know that some people have some shady situations with CGC where they're all going to CBCS now, or if you have had good experiences. Honestly, for me, with the exception to the longer turnaround of 2 months as opposed to the typical 1, they've been treating me well. So I'm gonna stick with CGC for now, especially when the market really dictates that CGC is the superior slab over CBCS in terms of resellability. And if this is not your first time, thank you so much for your ongoing support. I say it all the time, but you guys are the reason why I keep doing these videos, and I do appreciate you guys coming by, watching these videos, subscribing, and especially coming to my live sales where you guys just hang out, chat with us, and buy some books. So again, this video is the other 10 books of the 20 books that I sent off for grading. That came back. Again, 5 of them got rejected, which I shared in the last video. So, having said that, let's get right into it. Alright, the first book here is Dark Knight Death Metal Legends of the Dark Knight, issue 1. This is a Tony Daniel. This is the cover A. The reason why this is a key is because it says Origin and First Appearance of the Robin King. Now what's interesting is I got the 1 in 25 variant of this, and I got that sent off to CGC like immediately, and that one does not have the notes, which kind of sucks, but I mean, people know that it might have been slabbed too soon, but I like that this has that key note on there. This is not going for that much, but I'm definitely going to get this because the margin, I'll be honest, the margins are going to be pretty good for anyone who's interested in these books. Even if I sell these at like fair market value, it's still pretty decent money. Having said that, I also got a second one graded. I think I'm getting 2. I think I just sent off another batch of CGC books with 2 of these in there. So anyways, these are going to be up for sale in a sale in the probably very near future. Anyways, moving on, we have Old Man Hawkeye issue 1. I love this cover. I think it's really cool, and the reason why I got this graded is because I actually sold one really quickly at one of my earlier sales, and I had another raw copy, so I figured, you know what, this looks like a 9.8, why not send it and go ahead and sell it at a future sale. So this came back at a 9.8. This is Clayton Crane goodness, guys, if you haven't noticed. It's not a key or anything, but again, just a nice cover with Old Man Hawkeye, with Wolverine, Old Man Logan, and the Hulk in the background. So anyways, that is Old Man Hawkeye at a 9.8. So this next book I got for free. I got this in my first videos that I sent, I posted on YouTube, which they were way too long. They were like 45 minutes long each. But those videos were books that I got 3 long boxes from a guy from the comic community who just gave it to me. He said, you know what, these need to go to a good home. So I did an unveiling, and one of the books that came was this one. I was a huge fan of this cartoon when I was a kid, and I figured, you know what, if this ever becomes big time, might as well get it graded and see what happens. So this is definitely a long haul stash. I got myself 90s goodness, guys. This is Gargoyles issue 1. This is based, it says in the notes, based on the animated television series embossed cover. This was from 1995. I wasn't expecting anything. I wanted to get this pressed, but because everything's embossed, I don't think pressings do well with this. But this came back as a 9.6. If there's any way I can get this pressed, I think it could. But you know what? After looking at it, there are a couple of ticks in here, so I don't think this will ever be a 9.8. But this was never meant to be sold, at least for now. This is definitely a long haul stash for myself because, I love Gargoyles. I think it's a great series, and if Gargoyles ever gets optioned or a reboot on Netflix or something, I think that book can get some gains in the future. Alright, next one is Naomi issue 1. This is the convention edition. This is becoming a hot book because Naomi has been optioned for the CW. I'm not sure if it's going to be part of the Arrowverse that with Arrow, Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, all those, but it's been optioned, so I'm not sure if it's its own thing or a shared universe. But this is the first appearance of Naomi McDuffie, obviously the main character. What's interesting is I got this book for free at the most recent C2E2 Chicago Comic Convention in 2020, February 2020. This is before COVID, and they were just giving these out at the DC booth, like left and right. I should have gotten more of these, but this is going for a lot of money right now, and this came back at a 9.8. And I looked on eBay right now, and this is going for like $300 to $500. So I was surprised about this one. I just figured that, you know what, it's Naomi 1, maybe. Like, I know like a lot of convention reprints, they don't go as well as the first prints, but they still do well. And I was like, you know what, might as well. But the fact that it's going for $300, $500 because of the CW option, I have a cover B of the first print in a 9.8. I don't know. Maybe I'll probably sell one of those. I'm not sure. Let me think about it. Anyways, we got Web of Venom, Empire's End #1. I love this. I love this Venom cover. It's not a key. It's just a nice cover. I love it because you see Venom, like his symbiote, kind of adorning him with a crown on there. That is cool. That is really cool. So Gabriel Dell'Otto hits it out of the park with Spider-Mans and Venoms, and I just had to get this for my personal collection, and it came back as a 9.8. So yeah, anytime I see Gabriel Dell'Otto, and usually it's Scorpion. The note here says Scorpion Comics Version Edition. Scorpion Comics they work well with like Gabriel Dell'Otto and Clayton Crane and all the big hitters right now. They do good work in terms of partnering up with these guys and getting out these exclusive covers. So anyways, moving on here, Amazing Spider-Man issue 1. This is the volume 4. This is the Prez Art Jerome Opeña cover. This is the first appearance of Cindy Moon, I believe. Not the first appearance of Silk, but this is the first appearance of Cindy Moon. This is the Jerome Opeña variant cover. I think it's like a 1 in 25 or 1 in 50. But I'm seeing this is going for a lot. But this did come back at 9.6, so I will probably have to sell this on the cheap at a future sale. So let me know if you guys are interested in this one. Alright, 3 more books from this batch, guys. Alright, the next one here. This one is definitely is going to be kept in my personal collection. We got ourselves Venom issue 1, Lethal Protector. This is some 90s goodness again. First Venom in his own title. Red holographics foil cover. This is the first time Venom had his own series. What I like about this one is it's a newsstand, guys. It's a harder, rare newsstand. Now I wish this became a 9.8. This was a 9.8 because that would have gone gangbusters if I were to sell it. But nevertheless, it's a 9.6. But this is for my personal collection, so I'm glad I got it in a 9.6 because this is awesome. Awesome. This is just a classic Venom cover. A lot of homage covers coming out with this same cover. So, yeah, Venom Lethal Protector newsstand and a 9.6. Okay, we got 2 more books in this series, and that'll be it for today, guys. Thanks again for sticking around. Hopefully you guys enjoy these videos. I enjoy doing these kind of videos, and I got a couple more coming down the pipeline with some more books slabs coming your way. Anyways, so I got this one, Batman Beyond Special Origin Series. One of the books that got rejected, I sent two of these. One of them got rejected. And honestly, they both look similar, both the same. So this is the first comic book appearance of Terry McGinnis. This is the promotional copy. This is kind of like where comic book shops probably made their stamps and their marks. I thought this was a reprint, but it doesn't say reprint on there. So this is definitely a different one, promotional. So which I think promotional is better than reprint. But in any case, I wanted to keep one for my own personal collection. This came back at a 9.4. Kind of disappointed in it, but you know what? It's fine. I'm good with it. I think the other one has 9.4 potential. I'm going to go get that press, and maybe that will come back at 9.4 as well. But in any case, I just wanted to get Batman Beyond. If they ever do a Batman Beyond movie, I know there's rumors of Michael Keaton taking on the mantle of Batman from the original Tim Burton Batman, which I think would be pretty cool. Alright, and the last book is X-Men Annual 14. Now, I am not going to get into the argument of what first appearances and first cameos are. This is not the type of video for that. The notes on this, though, do say Fantastic Four and Ahab appearance. Gambit cameo predates Uncanny X-Men 266, pinups by Kevin Nolan and Michael Golden. So we all know this as the first cameo appearance of Gambit. Now, there's arguments that say that based on the fact that he had talking points, he was in full frames, in multiple frames, not just a single one, that this should have merit to be the first appearance of Gambit. I honestly don't care because I have both issues and they're both graded. This was actually my first copy, but I found a really good deal of this one in a 9.8, signed by Arthur Adams, who did the cover, and Chris Claremont, double signature. So that is mine now, and I'm glad I got this because this came back at 9.4, and this is going to go to a new home in the future. So this is definitely going to go up for sale. Let me know in the comments. I don't want to start a huge debate on it, but let me know, guys. Is this the first appearance of Gambit? Or is it still the first cameo? Or is it X-Men 266 that's the first appearance of Gambit? I don't know. That will be a discussion to be had further, guys. But with that said, that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for coming. Hopefully you enjoyed it. All in all, a lot of the books that I got came back as a 9.8. A few 9.6s and a couple 9.4s. Excuse me. If you guys ever do pre-screening, again, the minimum is 25 books. It's a lot, but it is worth a while, especially if you have a certain threshold and expectation on the books. So if you send out 25 books and you want them all 9.8, set it at 9.8. So anything that's under that, it'll come back rejected, and you know that that is not coming back. That it's going to be a lower grade. So I learned my lesson. I'm definitely going to try to make it a practice of sending books to CGC in bulk like this, because it's definitely worth your while. Because if you send off a book, spend 20-something bucks on it, and not including shipping, and it comes back and it's lower than you thought, it's kind of a waste of money. So I'd rather spend the shipping and only $5 to say, hey, this is not the grade that you wanted, and then do something else. Just save yourself some money in the long haul. But with that said, guys, that is it. Thank you again so much for watching. Again, hit that like button. Let me know how I did in these books, and these videos. And yeah, looking forward to the next few videos. I got a couple more CGC slab books that I bought on the Facebook community for you to check out. So definitely look forward to that, and hit that subscribe so you can tell when those videos come out. So yeah, that is it, guys. Thanks again. Jangy Comics signing off.